Gooner TV, Old Skool Gunner. 4-2 win for Arsenal today. What did you make of the match, mate?
Yeah, I thought it was a great win. They started the match absolutely on fire. They got well into their stride. We got the goals. We looked comfortable. The last 2 goals that we conceded, of course, the 2 goals we conceded at the end, I was a little bit concerned for a while there, but no, we read the storm. We could have made it 5-2. Aubameyang hitting the bar again. Great hat-trick from him. I'm very happy with the game. And it's a much-needed 3 points ahead of the City game, because chances of us taking 3 points in that game are, slim in my opinion. We needed a victory before the Man City game. Definitely, we needed those 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point. We've got a couple of tough games coming up. Obviously, we've got Benfica home and away, or a neutral ground now, Europa League. But we've got Man City at home and followed by Leicester away, who are absolutely on fire at the moment. What would you like to see improved? I mean, our defence was a bit shaky again. We kind of went back into that Arsenal, sit back and let them back in it. But what would you like to see improved in them games if we're going to come out with any points?
Ceballos, I'm a fan of his. I like him, but he was kind of giving the ball away there a few times, and we should have been punished. It was a concern. Yeah, I don't know really. I think if we had... What's that?
Do you think we missed Partey?
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. I actually thought Aubameyang shouldn't have started today. I'm probably going to stir up a bit of feeling in that topic, but I honestly thought he shouldn't have started just because his recent performances. But he proved me wrong. I mean, he shut me up big time today. I didn't think he was up to it. And like I said, he proved me wrong, thank God. But Partey we missed, and we also, of course, missed Tierney.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird, really, to miss a left back so much. I mean, Liverpool have obviously in recent times done really well with their fullbacks in Robertson and Trent.
Yeah.
What do you think we need to do to improve our defence? Because for me, I thought Bellerin was kind of he got his goal, but again he switched off and let Leeds score that second goal. I mean, what do you think we need to do?
Jeez, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of his. I'm going to be honest. What could we do in that position? I mean, what options do we have? What options do we have? He switches on and then he switches off. 1 minute he can be brilliant, and the next minute he can be really sloppy. And if we do that against City and against Leicester, Jamie Vardy is going to be lurking for Leicester. Gundogan for Man City is on fire now, and when he comes into the position where he plays, I mean, you've seen him. I'm sure you've seen the highlights.
Yeah.
What that man can do. And Bellerin is a concern because, of course, Jamie Vardy, but not just him, the whole back four need to be on their game in the next 2 matches. Because the Leicester game is actually going to be, I think, harder than the City game. Maybe I'm crazy, but they're really in form now and they always cause us problems. And Vardy loves playing against Arsenal.
Yeah.
He always scores against us. I don't know who can replace Bellerin. I mean, we need Tierney back and we need Partey back. If not for the City game, then for the Leicester game, because I think we stand a better chance if we have them in the 11. I mean, Tierney going forward, he gives us something extra, and we can maybe exploit them, both those 2 teams. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult for us.
Yeah. What do you make of Odegaard's performance today? He's making his first full Premier League debut. He missed that sort of opening chance, and he also missed a good chance against Villa. What have you made of him so far at Arsenal?
He hasn't gone into his stride. That's no fault of his. He needs more time. He's a top-class player. I think he's a good player. But when he's finding the space, I think it's the important thing. He's actually getting into position to take the chances. He missed them, but I always give like an analogy of a different player at the club, like I did the last time with the Arsenal back four. This time I'm going to say like Dennis Bergkamp. I'm not for 1 second saying he's the same player as Bergkamp or has any kind of ability relating to that. But Bergkamp took time to settle. I'd never be worried when a player is missing the chances. It's when he's not getting the chances at all is the problem. He's getting in position and he's getting the chances. He's in position to take them. He's not taking them, but at least he's showing for the ball and he's having a crack. It would be worse if he wasn't at all. I mean, I think it's going to take him time. It's a completely different setup, a completely different team. I think he was playing in the reserves at the Real. I don't even think he was in the first team, so it's going to take time. I think he's got real ability. I think he can do something for us, but We need to get him more than on loan. I don't know, is that possible? I'm a fan of his. I think he's a great player. He's young, he's fit, he's strong, he's got technique, good close control. I like that. He's not the biggest guy. I was reading his father taught him. His father taught him how to play. They concentrated on more close control with him because they knew he would not win the physical battle. So they made him get better close control so he was quicker off the mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I read. I like the guy.
Good to see him back in the goals today, hat-trick from the day. For me personally, though, I thought it was all down to Bukayo Saka. I've touched on it so many times on my streams. The guy he looks like a 40, 50 million pound player, you know. He's doesn't really matter where you play him, left back, left wing, right wing. He's absolutely fantastic. What do you make of him today? I thought he was brilliant.
He always seems to have time on the ball, and that's always a good sign of a player. It's always a good thing when you see that. He's got time on the ball, he's got control, vision, and like I said the last time, he doesn't cross it in, hit and hope. He beats the player. He takes him out of the equation. You know, there's less chance then the guy can block the shot, block the cross. He actually goes past him, he beats the player, and then he sends in a steady cross, a good cross. He steadies himself just before he sends the cross in. He doesn't panic. Like I said, beats the man, gets in the cross. He doesn't kind of hit and hope kind of thing. He's good technically. He's quick. I mean, the guy is so young. I mean, he was shouldering the team there for a couple of weeks when Lacazette and Aubameyang weren't on it. He was carrying the team through. Let's be honest about it. Him and Tierney and Martinelli and Balogun, when he played, he put in a shift once or twice. They were carrying us when the boys were off form. Let's be honest about it. They were. Saka was carrying us.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think he's been absolutely. I think he's our player of the season so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
With Man City on Sunday, and obviously we've got to play Benfica on a Thursday. What front four would you go for at Benfica? Because it's kind of tough to
the front four
rest players. So, what front four are you going to go for?
Man, that's hard. I mean, obviously Aubameyang and Saka are going to be in there.
You going to rest them for the City game?
I'd be honest, I would play the first 11 if everyone's fit. I would play the exact same first 11 against Benfica, and I would play the exact same against Manchester City. I mean, I know they may be a little bit tired from that trip out, whatever, but I think it's better to keep some kind of continuity in the team and keep it going like that. You know, they have time to rest in between games. I would just keep it the exact same so that they have some kind of continuity coming through. Aubameyang, Saka. I'm not sure about Pepe, I'll be honest. I don't know. Lacazette.
I think he was left out because of the Alioski situation where he got sent off against Leeds, and obviously he came out in the media saying that he's ready for Pepe again. So I felt
intentional. I read that yesterday. He's a quality player. He has skills. He definitely strengthens the team. I would definitely play Saka and Aubameyang. I don't know. Martinelli, maybe. It's hard to know what formation even to play. I mean, today was a 4-1-3-2, I think. 4-3-1-2, yeah. It's hard to say. I mean, Benfica, what do you know about them? I mean, how good are they? That is the question. City, you know what to expect. You know what they're capable of. But Benfica, I don't know.
Yeah, I did a stream, on the fan cam earlier with Antonio, who's a Portuguese Gunner who's living in Miami, and he was saying Benfica are kind of like the same as us at the moment. We've got no obvious star players, or obviously we have got some star players, but they're kind of poor in defence, but good in midfield and attack.
The collective is good, maybe the team itself, the 11 is strong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Star players. Yeah, I think they'll cause us problems. I think it's not going to be straightforward. I honestly don't think I think it's dangerous if we get carried away with the win today. I think that could be very dangerous if people think, no, we're the best in the world, and guys go out there full of confidence. A bit of confidence is good, but I don't think we'll find Benfica wanting. And it's knockout. It's over 2 legs, but it's knockout. I don't think Benfica are going to be wanting. I'd say they're going to be up for it. It's going to be a very tight game, extremely close. I mean, over 2 legs, it's going to be tough. I mean, let's be honest about it. They're going to be well up for it.
Yeah. Finally, just to wrap it up, mate, who's your man of the match?
Let me think. Aubameyang, of course. 3 goals, his first hat-trick in the Premier League. And he's not been in the best of form, but he came back and he answered his critics, including me. He shut me up. So I'd have to give it to him. He got the match ball, scored the 3 goals. Say no more about it. Could have been 4. You know what I mean? He led by